Hello and welcome back to Mini Metro, where I'm going to be trying London again. So let's see how I am able to improve on my learnings from the Paris levels and implement these into the London ones. Say Paris, you need tunnels more because the amount of there's the islands and the bridges. I mean the tunnels need to go across to the stations that appear. London, you've just got the one river, and I think you can get away with 3 or so, as they give you at the beginning. My main criteria would be get new lines, new carriages, and then tunnels as the last sort of priority on that. Going to build a new line, just so I don't have to divert. I'm just wondering whether the game seems to make circles the predominant station type that appears, because every time I've been playing I've been noticing that it is circles that are cropping up, and that's where I'm getting undone during the game, because I need to complete the circles. Actually, I'm just going to undo my line a bit. It's too early to be doing what I just done there. Let's change it up a bit just to make it a bit shorter so the trains aren't travelling as far at this early stage, just for consistency, ease, and move things about quickly. Anything appears south of the river, yellow's going across. Oh, there we go, something's just appeared as I said that. And unfortunately it's a circle, so I shall leave it for the moment. I'm not too fussed. It's not going to overcrowd straight away. I've just got about 72 hours or so left. Coming up to my 48-hour final week here on the Sunday. 48 hours, sorry, 24 hours, last 24 hours. Don't know where I pulled out my numbers from there, 72 and 48. Right, last 12 hours, and then we'll get our extra locomotive and another line, and probably another circle. See, this is what I'm saying. I think it seems to throw out majority circle stations. Majority seems to come out a circle. At the moment, I'm going to connect it this way. I know I've got... Oh, that's changed, so that's good. That's changed. I might even start to loop one of them around. I think the red will come join as well. So there's at least 2 lines hitting onto that cross. Red's already got a triangle. Yellow can go all the way to the triangle. It's a long distance, I must admit. That's a long route, but it might be easy to connect them up and just let it go round rather than going back and forth. Just let it go round that route. No, just testing out different potential scenarios there. Can I bring the red? Yep. No, I can't cross over there. Nope. Just try and see if there's any way to pick up that circle down here. I'll have to use a new line. I don't have any tunnels to build the new line. Alright, it's just going to have to be... red's going to have to go there, and blue's going to have to take on a... Nope, blue won't reach there either. Just going to have to wait and see what I get on the next level then. No overcrowding at the moment. Get those working. Get them as I need them. I can't cross over. Whoops. Yellow can hit that. That's fine. New locomotive, and I'll take a tunnel this time. Right, from my tunnel I will go triangle to square. Got a diamond. I could turn the red into a big loop now if I wanted, because of the amount of different ones that I have. There you go, that's a nice big loop. Do I have any? I do have a spare locomotive for this red. I'm hoping it goes in a different direction. It is possible to get them going in different directions, and I'll show you how in a moment actually. I'm going to send this one back the other way just by disconnecting. So it goes back. Oh no, I don't want two triangles there, do I? Yeah, there we go. So now I've got the two of them going round opposite directions, so clockwise and anti-clockwise, which I feel works better to get round these areas rather than everything being a one-way system. Light blue's going to stop at that one. Dark blue's not really being used at the moment, it's just a very short back and forth route. I'm fine with that. It's hitting the 4 of the 5 different shape patterns that I've got at the moment, so I'm fine with it just doing that. Just looking at this, an extra circle down here. It's gonna have to be the light blue line that takes it now. No other choice. Okay, the platforms are all looking fine. Now I get another choice. It'll probably be tunnel or carriage, and this time I'm gonna opt for a carriage. I don't know what I'm going to do with the carriage though. I've just got it there just in case. I've also got the extra locomotive I can chuck on. I might try to extend the circle, the yellow here, by going round like so, and I may chuck on the extra locomotive. Although blue is looking mighty busy. Yeah, I'll chuck the extra locomotive on there, and blue's going to have the extra carriage for the moment. Is yellow's going the same way? Nope, there we go. Got them going different directions again. Just the way I like it. Just a personal choice that I like it that way there. Red is going circle, and then I'll have to... No, I can't chuck in an extra circle there, it's not going to work. I could do blue, blue. Yeah, I'm going to have to give the red... this is going to be a nightmare just to give it the extra station which I hadn't before. Yep, okay, as long as they're still going in their potential routes, that's fine. Added an extra one there. I don't have any. I do have a tunnel there that can go. Perfect. As long as they're both going their individual ways. No, it's not. I need to send that one back the other way in a moment. Oh, it's skipping it again, even though I thought I'd undone the skip. I thought I'd added the station as a station to call at. Alright, I'm needing an extra train on this red circle route now. I use that locomotive and I shall take the carriage. But I'm going to chuck a red on, and I will give it an extra carriage as well. Who will go via the star? Okay. Direct it via that route. Let's see if it does any better. Got a circle now. Just extending the circle each time, which is why I'm quite glad I got a third train chucked on there. I said dark blue is my shortest, smallest route going at the moment, so that's fine. Light blue's got the double carriage and yellow's got 2 trains going around, which is keeping it going as well at the moment. Seems to be coping quite well. This seems to be my best go at the moment. So I say the circles, as people have said, circles seem to work best. Don't have any tunnel. I don't want to really send the dark blue out there, but I have to. Have no other choice at the moment. Don't have any other lines or trains. I think if given the option, I will take a tunnel next time and I'll build this down just to take that up. But a lot can populate in between at the moment, so let's see what happens. Another circle, just what I'm wanting. So look at them, it's predominantly circle when you look at this. Most of the station's circle, so it's trying to sort it so that they're evenly matched. Just trying to look at this and think what's the best way to do this all. It's getting busier. With a crowding happening at this circle here, but the carriage is going to pick up everyone at least, but a bit concerned about that one there. I did say tunnel. I was going to go for a tunnel. I'm going to reorganise this dark blue line, I think. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to rebuild it entirely over here. For that reason I'm going to get a carriage. Dark blue is going to be gone. Red's going to stop at triangle, and dark blue is not going to any of those. Dark blue is going to go there. I'll separate that up. I don't have enough tunnels to do that. That can touch there for the moment. This is just trying to make dark blue as short as possible. Actually, the best way to do dark blue would be like that. And a square has just appeared. Whoops, I thought I touched it. Nope. So square, then circle. So that's sorted now. Every station's connected. Overcrowding on the light blue. I'm going to have to chuck an extra train on the light blue, and I will give it the extra carriage as well for that sake. It might suffice in doing that as well to separate up so there's no 2 circles next to each other there. Since I've done that as well, I'm gonna go this way for the dark blue, so again there's no 2 stations in sequence. There we go, they're connected now as well, that's fine. Okay, we've got overcrowding here on this red circle, but my double carriage one's coming along in a moment. Next go I might potentially need to get, well, next week, in a sense, when I get the Sunday, I will probably have to drop the extra carriage on the red line by the looks of it, that red circle line there, because it looks to be starting to overcrowd a bit. Yep, it's getting busy. And now I've got another circle out in the middle of nowhere. Gonna get a line. Don't know what to do with the line, but I do know that I need to put an extra train on. Okay, the yellow's actually starting to look like it's building up a bit as well. about to hit the magic 1000. That's not bad. That's going to be my highest ever. Ooh. I know I've not touched this yet. I don't think I can't build across. That's going to have to go there, and this is going to have to go there. That's the only way I can cope with that. I might actually even bring my red down like this, because too many people are overcrowding here waiting to get on the dark blue line, but dark blue can't cope with that at the moment. Light blue is going to go all the way out to there to cover that. Here we go. Station going to be... is it going to... I've not cleared it. It is overcrowding. Oh no, running into trouble here. I need this empty train to get there as quick as possible. So, needing this train to get there quick as possible. Okay, 1 stop. 2 stop. Come on, come on. Oh, it's nearly full. It's nearly full by the time it's got there. That's not good. Oh no, come on. Alright, dark blues got in there, just saved me. Right, bring that triangle in. Dark blue route's looking quite long now actually. It was my shortest, now it's quite long. I don't think I've got enough trains on the red though, that's the problem. Get a new line. Okay, new line, green. We'll go... Okay, let's see how that goes. Just chucking it across a multitude of stations and seeing how it goes. That's what I'm doing. I was just, in case you heard a noise, I was just scratching. So I think that may have been picked up on the mic. Let's see how this goes. This is, as I say, this is the best I've done so far. It just all depends where these extra stations are going to crop up. And a circle all the way out here. That's not what I was hoping for at all. I think I'm going to have to definitely reorganise this dark blue. Actually, now I think about it, the light blue can just go like that for the moment. Just to shorten the route. I might actually need to chuck in the square, but I'll get rid of that circle there. But this station's going to overcrowd before anyone gets there. Come on, need this to come all the way back. I've got a circle now here as well, down on the right. Yep, got overcrowding started, but it's going to take too long for that to get there. I'm in a bit of trouble here. I think it might be game over. See all these are there. Okay. Might make it to the next Sunday, come on. Might just make it. Yep, made it. Okay, extra locomotive, extra carriage. The carriage is going to go on the green, and the extra train is going on here. Dark blue could do with extra, but I'm just going to reorganise that route. It doesn't need to fully hit all of these. It can just end there. No. It does need to hit all of those, but maybe in a different fashion. Yeah, okay, I've produced one station. Game over, overcrowding. Oh, wasn't even looking. Overcrowded. Well, 57 days, 1,587. That is my longest. I was too busy trying to organise down there that I didn't see that the dark blue station had overcrowded. I see it gets messy, gets complicated, reorganising, sometimes just scrapping lines entirely and then re-choosing where you want to go. But the orbitals seem to work. The lines that had issues on were the light blue and dark blue that weren't actually orbital. The red and yellows that I had seemed to do very well, and chucking on the extra trains. And I say that little trick of they all want to go the same way, but if you just disconnect the line briefly before the train gets there and then reconnect it, you'll have them going opposite ways, which I say it seems to work better that way for me. I seem to find it does. And well, as I say, the score seems to show that I've done better. But let's see how I get on. I'll try these tactics. I might try moving on to St. Petersburg and seeing how that goes, but that's a bit more difficult because it's going to be a lot of tunnels. So I think London is the easiest one to actually play on. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.